High school graduation is coming up, and I'm ready. I think. I don't know. In just a couple weeks, I can say I finally survived high school. But if I'm being honest with you guys, when I was little, well, I could never imagine myself adulting because I thought by now there'd be some kind of apocalypse and the human race would cease to exist. Okay, so you gotta admit that the movie 2012 was pretty convincing. It's just the idea of me growing up was and has been unimaginable. The last 365-ish days has been a roller coaster. There have been fun dips that made me feel like I'm on top of the world, dips that made my stomach feel like it's been turned upside down, and long rocky parts that made me feel like at that very moment I'd never be able to get off that roller coaster. I learned a lot about myself, but also lost a lot of myself too. I gained some and lost some. I got myself in a pickle, a funk. For quite a while, I played the pretending game and tried to fool myself that everything was fine, just so I could avoid confrontation, to avoid the vulnerability I'd show in front of people. But that didn't work out because eventually, everything started to build up. It's almost like when you procrastinate on school and you're left with a mess load of assignments. Actually, this was all true for me both academically and emotionally. I was in a funk, and I couldn't get out of it. Everything, everyone around me was and still is changing. I was stuck between that change. I didn't know how to approach that change. For me, the same problems occurred over and over again, and eventually, I not only tired myself out from it all, but also some of the people closest to me. All because I couldn't simply let it go or actually do something about it. I was stuck in the middle. Something was stunting my growth. Since everything and everyone around me was changing, I felt like I had to be left behind in order to try and find myself. So I did that. But I feel like I took too big of a step away from everything and I missed out. It's not like on Netflix when you can pause an episode and get back to it when you're ready. Real life doesn't work like that. You don't have a pause button. Life keeps going on whether you like it or not. Projects, essays, tests, birthdays, family events, they'll keep on coming. I can't hit that pause button forever, or else I'll miss out. I couldn't come to terms with all this change. I asked myself, how can people forget? How can friends act like strangers just like that? Everything's changed. What can I do with all these memories now? They're useless, right? Should I continue looking back at it all and keep being sad that it's gone? Completely forget about it all because of all the hurt? No. I don't like forgetting, even if it seems like the easier thing to do. Even though it's all in the past, I can't forget and not care. These friends, classmates, experiences have all impacted my life in some way, big or small. Good or bad, it's helped make me the person I am today. To be more confident in myself and understanding towards other people. And most importantly, has helped me realize I do have people to lean on. But at the end of the day, the only person that's really got me is me. High school most definitely has been good to me. I can't keep highlighting all the negative parts of it. Sure, a lot of things have changed and continue to change, but I need to come to terms that change is inevitable, and I should embrace it. I need to change my view on change. Change isn't always a bad thing. People grow out of things and even from friends. What matters is how I approach that growth. I could remain sad and hurt, or I could do something about it and keep moving forward. Learn from my mistakes and become a better person.